Oh, that is awesome. What happens in Vegas apparently lasts 2 to 3 years. All of your friends, family play the game. What's it going to be like for them to see your exact representation in NBA 2K24?
I already know they're going to start making fun of me or something.
Really?
But,
Clowning you?
That's just how my family goes. You know, they're going to try to play.
There is no better way to start. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. The wing set for him, Levine and DeRozan. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Kobe White. And for Houston, Alpinin Yolu out there with Aaron Gordon. Then it's Kevin Huerter. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. Always fun to ring in the new year with you, Greg, with some NBA action. Think any of these guys made resolutions related to their games?
Maybe. We'll just have to watch closely and see if anyone's being extra enthusiastic on the boards or shooting twice as many threes.
On offense, here are the Rockets. Fox looking it over. To the paint. Here's Gordon. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
And after spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic, a team out of the playoffs, to a team chasing a title.
And with Aaron Gordon leaving Orlando, Greg, how'd you think that deal worked out for him?
Kevin, I think the change of scenery was great for Gordon, taking on more of a complimentary role and getting more big game experience.
That one good for 2.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Now, here's Fox. Coming off a 21-point game his last outing.
He seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. The pass to DeRozan. Outside, White. Pass to DeRozan. Right at the free throw line. Keeps it alive. And Isaac stays with it.
At 6'10" and athletic, Isaac's a real threat on the offensive boards. That's why you got to box him out.
Fox against White. Fox passes to Sengun. And it's blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
Now, here's Fox. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
And, you know, you look at Isaac, and the first thing you notice, guys, is his length. This guy is really long, and that helps him on the defensive end.
And that one good.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Fox against White. In the corner. Huerter with it. Fires for 3. Here's Sengun. Tries again. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And one on DeRozan.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Now here's Levine. He had 15 points last outing. Launches it. It's good from long range. White's got 7.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Here's Fox. Huerter passes to Sengun. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Here's DeRozan. Sengun with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
White wide open. He fired. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers. pointers they've allowed.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
A new lineup here for Houston. Rockets trail by 9. Monk finds Anthony. Latrey. The shot, no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Here's Williams. And Thibault sends it back. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Chicago making a switch here. Terry's checked in. Here's Terry. Tipped away. Anthony, the pass to Alvarado. Back to Anthony. No good, unable to end this run.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Terry. Back to White. Over Monk. And again, Chicago. No good. Rockets trail by 11. Thibault, the pass to Kaminsky. And the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, he got whacked. There shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Houston making a switch. Beverly's checked in. Now a timeout called by Houston. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Now here's Williams. 9-point game his last outing. Outside White. Bulls moving the ball around. Lets it go from 11. Pass to Jaquez. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Thibault. Rockets trail by 13. To end the cold streak, here's Anthony. Passes it to Thibault. Lets it go from deep. Another miss by Houston. Here's Jaquez. Goes back up. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the...
And so it's Chicago, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
What City, Texas?
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Chicago?
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Taking a look at the Bulls. Levine and DeRozan, the lethal wing pair. Then there's Jonathan Isaac, and it's Terry in at the point guard position. There's Levine. It's good. Levine's got his first bucket in this one.
Levine, such an outstanding scorer, athletic, strong, great confidence in taking it to the rack. He's no stranger to tough finishes.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And despite the double-digit lead, still in attack mode, getting their feet wet there in the paint.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Şengün covering. Free throw line jump shot. Levine's shot is off. Rockets trail by 15. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins, getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David thinks he's studying the greats, and it's paying off. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And he's shooting his free throws to the tune of 75% this season. Fairly standard number.
And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
DeRozan's shot is off. Rockets trail by 17. And the pass to Şengün. Here's Herter. Drops in the tray. Herter's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Chicago's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Inside, Terry. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And the Rockets making a change here. Alvarado's checked in. Fox against Terry. Outside, Fox over Terry. Banked in off the glass. Şengün's got 9 points. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Outside DeRozan. And here's Levine. He's got 5. Here's Isaac. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
In for the Bulls, Kobe White.
Rockets trail by 14. Outside, Fox. Down low, Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Hard not to respect how good Fox is in the pick and roll. Excellent at making the pocket pass.
Outside, White. From the line, buries the jump shot. And the Bulls lead by 14.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Outside, Levine. From the arc. It's rebounded by Herter.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Stolen by Levine. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
And probably more of a natural scorer than passing. White has worked hard on his playmaking ability.
Williams is checked in for Levine. And he sinks the second. But when you were playing, social media wasn't a thing. Now that you see it through your eyes, how has that changed the game?
I think it's changed it exponentially, and in many ways it's been good in terms of more people being able to be connected. You can expose more people to more of the beauty of the game. For marketing, I think it's terrific when you talk about video clips and all of the different kinds of content you can create and share globally around the game. The challenge, though, for the players is making sure that they keep the main thing, keep first things first, and not allow the noise of the internet and social media to be a distraction.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Mike Kaminsky, he's checked in for Şengün. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Kevin Huerter. And Monks subbed in for Fox. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Reports are he had handles at age 3. The first dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
And the Rockets making a change here. Beverly's checked in. The Bulls making a change here as well. Olynyk checked in. Monk, the pass to Gordon. It's stolen by DeRozan. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. White's running over Beverly. White, good. White's got 14 points for the game.
And right now, White, red hot. Just everything he puts up seems to go in.
Now, here's Monk. DeRozan defending. Here's Kaminsky. No good on the triple.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Williams gets the bucket.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Here's Gordon. To halt the run. He takes it up and lays it in. He's got 7.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And it's DeRozan missing. Thybulle kicks to Gordon. Thybulle on the wing. Got it off in time. And so it's Chicago with an 18-point.
With a score, your Rockets 21.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They are in control. Thanks for joining.
Let's give a war.
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. And so Fox will bring it up for Houston. They trail by 18. They've got Kevin Huerter. Alpinin Yolu out there with Aaron Gordon. And it's Fox. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. Here's Huerter. And a miss there on the triple. Chicago has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And Isaac throws it down.
And, you know, Isaac is a high percentage shooter. Takes good shots and makes a good percentage of them. And he's very skilled at getting position to throw it down on you.
Huerter, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Levine. And the layup is good. Levine's got 7 points in the game.
Nice work that time by Levine. Using his length, he can do damage in there.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
Levine, good.
Levine has always had a nice feel for his catch-and-shoot jump shots, and his teammates encourage him to shoot it every time he gets an opportunity to.
Fox with it. Isaac picks him up. Fox, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now here's DeRozan. He's tightly guarded. They get the rebound. Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
White against Fox. To the middle. Isaac with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Anthony's checked in for the Rockets.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. Now, we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report.
Boy, I like the focus and unselfishness Fox brings to the court. A strong defender with lightning-quick reflexes in every spot.
The Rockets have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Alpinin Yolu. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Chicago. The Bulls have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Pass to Hawkins. Back to Levine. There's the triple. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. Rockets have gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Here's Alvarado. Guarded by Levine. The shot by Monk is no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Williams finds Levine from down low. And that one hits back iron. Houston's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Here's Alvarado. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Now Levine. 11 points in the game. Pass to Hawkins. Here's Williams. And again, no good by Chicago. Rockets have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Houston moving it around. Out left to the wing. Here's Alvarado. 1 for 3. That shot, no good. And stolen by Thibault. Out of bounds. It'll be the Bulls' ball. White, he's checked in for Chicago.
Kobe White.
The Bulls leading by 22. And in a league full of shooters, Malik Monk is right there with the best of them.
And has always been a weapon from outside. Has refined his shot selection the last few years and starting to come into his own.
Oh, wow!
And you see why Levine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
And that's a thing of beauty. Certain plays, almost no words. You just sit back and appreciate.
Outside, White. Kicks it to Williams. Puts it up from 12. Alvarado grabs the board. The Rockets have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. 8 feet away. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
The shot by Monk is no good. Chicago leading by 20. To the inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Bulls have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. First free throw is good.
For Chicago. Hawkins. 2.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. 12 seconds left to play in the third. Alvarado passes to Monk. Here's Alvarado. Takes a 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Chicago cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead.
The Bulls, 55.
Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. On the court for Chicago to start the fourth. We've got Isaac. DeRozan out there with Kobe White. Then it's Williams. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Up top, Fox. White covering.
Really sweet passing from Fox. He's a reliable floor general and has great vision on the court.
Bulls leading by 22. Outside DeRozan. And with the internet and social media, players Clark have so much more ability to engage with the public and be heard. Is that important?
Kevin, anytime you can empower folks to share their voice, their stories, and be authentic in their own way, I think that's a positive. Player empowerment is something that social media avails, not only to players, but I think to everybody. It doesn't just bring attention to the game, but also causes and commitments players have to their respective communities and issues that are going on in the world. So I think it can be far more good than bad when you think about the platform of social media.
In the corner, Herter with it. Here's the 3. No good on that one. And it's Chicago the other way.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Isaac. Gordon with the defensive effort.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Herter finds Şengün. And here's Herter. Outside, Fox. Lets the 3 fly. And it's White with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Count that one from Isaac.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And we talk about Fox's speed, but he also has length. He's a factor there in the paint.
We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing 2 bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
Shot clock at 5. From the high post. Second shot opportunity. And Marjanovic with the layup.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Another miss by Houston. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Howard can't hit.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And that one's good. Beverly.
Boy, nice work by Harris that time. He's trying to find the best shot for his team, not necessarily for himself there.
Passes it to Wesley. And here is Marjanovic, defended by Griffin. Here's Howard. And it's Fox with the rebound.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Harris dishes to Griffin. Now the pass to Beverly. Anthony down low. He's against Olynyk. Three-pointer, Fox. No good there. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Terry. And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
Fox finds Harris. Misses off the right iron.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there. That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
1:27 left in the fourth quarter. Houston moving the ball around. Fox passes to Carmelo, and he gets the bucket.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bulls.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
No doubt they came in very motivated to win this one and finish the season series at a game apiece.
Absolutely. I mean, they had this date circled on the calendar for redemption. I mean, you never want to lose 2 games and be swept. And it can be harder in an East-West game than playing against teams in your own conference. So this is a big win for them.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Zach LaVine.
He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Outside Anthony. A 3-ball. The Rockets again can't hit. Griffin with the steal. Outside Anthony. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Thibault in the corner. For 3, Harris. The Rockets with a new 14. Beverly finds Harris. Now Thibault back to Harris. A second chance effort. Anthony's shot is off. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA.